Okay, I'm showing you my hotel room. This is where you come in at the door. And this is my favorite hotel room so far in Europe. Definitely the biggest one I've had. And I mean, by US standards, it's not huge. But to me, this is perfect size. You come over here. I've already stayed one night here. There's my bed. Got a little chair, table. There is no view out the window, but it still allows light in. Comfy. Got stuff stacked over here. Bathroom over this way, which is bathroom here, which is nice. A nice shower, sink, toilet. Yeah, nice room. So let me sit down and we'll have a chat. So I'm sitting in the comfy chair next to the bed, and I thought I'd confess something. I messed up bad. I really messed up bad, and I'm really not sure how I did that. So I use 2 credit cards for my trip. I have more than that, but I can't really use the other ones because being over in Europe, they don't get accepted. I mean, it's not that they don't get accepted. The credit card company will not authorize, even though I've called them on the phone, told them where I was going to be in advance, I still don't get things approved. So it's very embarrassing. So I have one card that's a Barclays travel card, and actually that's been my staple. I use that for booking hotels, for booking Ubers, for paying for various things. That's the card, and I've not had a problem with it. But it doesn't have a huge credit limit, and so I have to keep paying on it just so that I free up space on the card. I thought I just made a payment on it last week, and I thought that was going to be enough to get me through to Albania. But I underestimated how much it was going to cost me in London. And so I ended up getting left. I paid for my hotel here, and then I basically had like $18 left to credit. So yesterday, I'm talking to you on Memorial Day. Yesterday, I booked another payment. a big chunk of payment because I also know I need that card to pay for my first 2 weeks of stay in Albania. So I scheduled that payment out of my bank account, and then I remembered today that it's Memorial Day, and they won't even post that till hopefully they'll post it tomorrow because I got to have that card freed up so that I can take an Uber to the airport on Wednesday morning. So I'm a little freaked out right now because, I mean, I have money in my bank account, but the thing is, remember I told you how London is a cashless place? And you can't pay for things with cash a lot here. And when you have to book things like going to see a site or an attraction or whatever, you got to use a credit card or a debit card. I don't want to use my debit card for things like that. I just don't. And actually, I'm a little scared. Now I'm a little gun shy that that might not even get approved because I've only used my debit card to get cash out. Now, I had no problem in France doing that. I had told them my travel arrangements ahead of time, and so it shouldn't be a problem. But now I'm a little scared to even try to get cash out in London with that card out of a bank machine because I just don't know. And the weird thing is, I have another card which should work. I use it for my Airbnb with no problem. But for some reason, anytime I try to charge anything other than an Airbnb, it just gets declined. And then I call up the bank credit card, and I tell them, I say, listen, I told you guys I'm overseas. Please don't keep declining this stuff. I have credit available on my card. There's no reason it shouldn't be approved. Oh, yeah, we'll make sure, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, I don't get something approved. It has been the most embarrassing thing, especially here in London, to have this problem. I've had no problem with my hotel stays because I had enough on that main credit card that usually, it's my own fault that I let it get too low. I should have made a bigger payment last week before the weekend, and I just didn't. I don't know. I spaced out the fact that it was going to be Memorial Day weekend, and I underestimated how much I was going to have to spend in London. That was the big factor. So now I'm left worrying. And it's not just that. I mean, it's not just worried about getting to the airport. I don't have any money to go do anything because a lot of these things I can't do use cash, so it doesn't even matter. And I know I'm going to have to probably tomorrow. I got to go somewhere tomorrow. I've just got to. I'm filming this on the Monday. So I was going to go out today, and that's where I tried a couple other cards to get like tickets to something. No, didn't get approved. And then it was really embarrassing. I go down to the hotel just to I didn't really want like a lunch, but they have a restaurant there. And I thought, oh, I'll just get like they have appetizers or something. I'll just get a snack. And I go down there for that. And I thought, oh, I can just charge that to my room. And then when I check out, I know that, any other charges I have, it'll be okay. No, they can't do that normally, which is weird. I've never seen a restaurant in a hotel not be able to just charge it to your room. It's very odd to me. But anyway, so I'm like, I finally tried that card because I knew I only had $18 worth of credit available, and sure enough, the lunch was like $1 over that with a beverage, and it got declined on my normal credit card. I mean, the one I normally don't have a problem with. So boy, you can't even go $1 over the credit limit, and so then that was embarrassing, and so then she said, the girl was really nice, and she said, we'll just sign for it and we'll have them put it on your room thing. And I was like, thank you. So I told her, I said, I made a payment, but it's the holiday weekend and it's not showing up today. It won't show up till tomorrow, hopefully sometime. So yeah, there's that. So it's been a little embarrassing, and also it's frustrating because I would have gone somewhere today to an attraction, and then everything got shut. I mean, I just couldn't do it. And I know I probably could have used my debit card. I'm a little scared too, because if that doesn't work, I'm really screwed until I get out of here. or until the payment shows up on my other credit card. So just because I can't even call the banks now really till tomorrow because it's a holiday weekend. So anyway, if you've ever screwed up like that and like miscalculated what you were going to need and what, this is the first time on this trip I've done that. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't. I guess I just didn't think I was going to end up spending as much as I did in London. You know, I thought I was going to have at least $200, $300 cushion on that credit card. But, you know, I spent for the tea. I had the more expensive cab ride here from the train station. So and then I had a cab ride yesterday from my other hotel to this hotel. And so that was not tremendously expensive, but then I had to check in here, pay for the room. I just miscalculated how much I was going to need, I guess. And I'm sure it happens to everyone at some point in time, but this kind of sucks. So I guess I wasn't meant to go see an attraction today. I ended up just walking around the area I was in. And so let me talk a little bit about that. So I'm in kind of the north end of London now, and now I'm seeing the seedy London because this hotel is very nice, but it's like a little armed fortress against the world out here. I'm in a part of town called Finsbury Park, and there's trash everywhere. There's a lot more people that, look sketchy. It's, I walked down to the underground station this morning, which is only like not even a quarter mile. I walked down to that, and boy, scary stuff around that place. I mean, I didn't go inside, but I wanted to see where I needed to go if I'm going to go to see an attraction tomorrow. I needed to kind of get the lay of the land. So I went down there and I saw that you can get your tickets they actually have a ticket booth, and then they also have the automated. So anyway, I scouted that out this morning, and it's not a real pleasant part of town, actually. So now I kind of get it. I'm glad I saw both kinds of parts of town. Like where I was at the other place was this beautiful area. Everything was really nice there, Kensington, Chelsea area. And then I come up here and I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. This is like, because if this is all I'd ever seen of London up here, I would be like, no, thank you. So it's interesting. And I wish I had been able to stay longer in that other area because it was much more convenient I'm not even near the hop on, hop off buses here. So I should have done that while I was there, and I didn't have a lot of time. So I just didn't do it there. And then now I'm too far away. So I'd have to, the only way I can get anywhere is to take the tube or the underground. So, which is the subway. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow. It depends on if I have credit available. I don't know when that's going to post. It may not post till tomorrow night. I just don't know. So otherwise I'm kind of screwed because I can't get a ticket to an attraction even if I go to like Westminster Abbey or go to the Tower or something like that. You have to get your tickets online, and you have to basically otherwise I guess you can technically get them there, but usually there's a line, and then you even have to wait longer to get in, kind of thing. So that's not a great situation either. So I kind of screwed myself here. So I just wanted to come on here, confess, be bummed out. At least I have a pleasant hotel room. I got to say that. It's very nice. And I got a good night's sleep last night. Probably the best bed I've had on this whole trip. I mean, just great bed. So I have 2 more nights here. When you see this, you're going to see this on Wednesday. So if I do film anything tomorrow for my outing, you saw at the beginning of this, I gave you a little footage of the hotel and the other hotel that I was at. And but yeah, I hope I'm going to have more footage of London. It depends on if I have any money tomorrow. to do it with. I mean, I have money, but you understand what I'm saying? When you're in a place where, I'm used to using cash for things. And so that's what cost me more. You see, that's the problem. I've had to use my card more here than I would normally use. And so that's why I know I miscalculated. It just, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about how much I was going to need that. And it really ticks me off that I have other credit cards that I can't even use. I mean, I have credit, just can't use them because it won't get approved. Because these companies nowadays, and I understand it, I get it. They're gun shy about, fraud and theft and people stealing your card, and I get it. But there's a point at which it becomes ridiculous. I have called this one company, the one that I do normally charge my Airbnbs to without a problem, and they just won't approve anything else. Even though I've called them and said to them, I'm in France or I'm in London and I need to be able to use the card. Oh yeah, we'll put a note on your thing. And then it never gets approved. Had no problem with that card when I was in the US. Just here. So, these are the challenges I already had from the very beginning of this journey, but I've been able to manage it well up till now. This was the first time I just got caught. So anyway, for those of you that are bummed about me not going and seeing some more things here, I'm pretty bummed. But it's just, I don't know how to make that happen right now. I'll be fine. I'm so happy about going to Albania where they believe in cash. I really am. And I already called my bank and told them I will be in Albania, so my normal bank will allow me to get cash out of the cash machine. And I just want to go back to that. I don't want to have to be doing, the only thing I want to be doing online are Airbnbs, if I have to book those, which I don't even have to do another booking of that for at least 2.5 months. And the only other thing is this credit card, the one that's now maxed out. I want to be able to use that for hotels if I need it, or trains, or Ubers, basically. That's what that's for mainly. So, yeah. Anyway, it'll be fine. I mean, they already have my payment is already pending on that. I mean, it already got a thing saying, yeah, but it's a holiday weekend. So, and I just somehow I thought, oh, it'll get posted Monday. It'll be fine. And I completely spaced out. I knew this was a UK bank holiday. For some reason, I forgot it was Memorial Day. Anyway, I had to rant and vent here, which I've done. And if I have anything else to put on this video, you'll see it after this, but probably I'm just going to put this one up for Wednesday. I will, if I do anything tomorrow, I will make sure I film it. It'll be in the following video. So, yeah, EG was stupid. EG was stupid and made a forced error. So, anyway, hope you're doing better. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, be kind always and keep moving forward, even when you screw up your money situation. Bye, guys.